so you can play.
Hey MiniWarGamers, welcome to a special edition of Old World Wars called Altdorf in Flames. It's a Regiment of Renown special series. So we're going to be doing a linked set of narrative games using the Regiments of Renown rules for Warhammer Fantasy Battle 8.5. If you haven't seen it before, I've used it in a few games. It is an event pack that Warhammer will put together to basically play skirmish games of Warhammer Fantasy Battle. Now, Steve and I, super excited about fantasy, super excited about the end times. Wanted to put together an end times table with the scenery. So I built this set of scenery specially for the end times, and we bring you now to our setting, which is Altdorf. In ruins, the siege is over, chaos has overrun the city, and the various factions and regiments within are all now playing out their little storylines. We're going to follow along with Oleg Swanson as the evil, bad Chaos Champion Luther chases and hunts him through the city as he tries to link back up with the rest of his what's it called, throng, and evacuate the burning rubble of the Empire's capital. So we're going to take you now to our warbands. We're going to show you the table, show you the basic Regiment around rules and how they work, and then we're going to get started. All right, so here is Luther and his band of evil warriors. So this is Luther right here in the middle. What's he got?
He has the halberd. He's a chosen Chaos warrior. He has a halberd and the steel lined cloak, giving him a 6+ scaly skin. He also has the helm, dragon skull helm.
So you got a 2+ natural armor save.
Yep. The luck stone and the potion of foolhardiness.
All right, so you can get devastating charge once per game, giving an extra attack. He's got the amazing 2+ armor save right now. You rolled in the Eye of the Gods. What'd you get?
I rolled
+1 toughness.
unholy
resilience.
Resilience, yeah, for +1 toughness.
There you go. So he's pretty awesome, man. He's strength 5, toughness 5, 2+ armor save. Did you give him any veterans kits?
No.
No. Okay. So no veterans kits.
Oh no, sorry. He does. He has the steel line cloak.
Oh, that's what the steel line cloak is. Gotcha. So now we got 2 veterans back here.
Yep.
And what are they?
So the one warrior with 2 hammers here, he has the veterans kit for Cloak of Heroic Renown, giving him a 5+ regeneration.
Nice.
The other guy here with the shield and hand weapon has the spiky knee pad, giving him a stomp.
A stomp attack. All right. So there's 2 more Chaos Warriors. Then we've got the Kurgan, which is these 3 dudes with flails. They're just regular marauders. Yeah.
Yep.
And we've got the Hounds of Tindalos. If you get that reference, you're amazing. And they've got Vanguard. We are going to ignore the here and now rule that means that guys have to start their deployments on, so we're going to allow Vanguard in this game. That's one of the rules for the mission that I'll go through the mission, but just so you know, there's a reason he bought it. We're going to ignore that rule. So here is Sven Swanson's dwarves, his throng, the remainder of his housecarls, and that would be Swanson himself here, who's a Longbeard. He's got the spiky shoulder pad, which is his shield here, giving him an impact hit. That's a veteran kit that you can take in Regiments of Renown. He's got the veteran upgrade, giving him the champion stats because he is my leader. And then he's got 20 points in magic items, which are the enchanted shield for +1 armor save, the potion of foolhardiness, the potion of speed, which is 5 points, and a Seed of Rebirth, giving him a 6+ regenerate. He also gets +1 wound for being the leader, just like good old Luther over there does. Then my other 2 veterans, I have a Salea, and he has the Trusty Boots, Trusty Boots of Speed, which give him Swift Stride during the game. And I have one of my 2 quarrelers with handcrafted ammo. You can see it's ammo in his hand right there, meaning he ignores the long range penalty when he shoots his crossbow. I have another quarreler with a crossbow. Both these quarrelers also have great weapons, making them good fighters. 2 dwarf warriors with great weapons, and 2 dwarf warriors just with hand weapons. So regular dwarf warriors right there. So there is my 100 points of dwarves. Good old Sven Swanson, or Oleg Swanson, being chased through the ruin. So here's our table set up for Regiments of Renown. Now, we have a 4x4 table, and it is all in ruins. You can see the buildings are on fire. The buildings have been reduced to rubble by all of the hell cannon fire and all of the various factions basically fleeing through it and sacking as they go. So now a game of Regiments of Renown is played again on a 4x4 table, a smaller table. In the standard scenario, there's some basic changes to the Warhammer rules. First off, all of the models can see 360, so there's no arcs of sight. Everybody can see everywhere. And you've also got individual models instead of regiments. So every guy is a guy is a guy. You purchase 100 points for the guys, you saw as we went through the faction. You can have up to 3 veterans, so here are my 3 veterans. These 3 right here are your 3 veterans. There's a huge selection of kit that you can give them. The mission itself is played out just like normal Battle Lines mission. It's worth VPs for each guy you kill. In addition, you get 10 VPs if you kill a specialist, a dog of war. You also get 40 if you kill the enemy leader. So because mine is both my leader and a dog of war, he's worth an additional 50 VPs if you kill him. At the end of it all, you count up VPs, and there's some cool extra stuff. Our heroes can advance. So as you follow the heroes through the storyline, as they get injured, they can earn skills, they can learn new abilities and stuff. And as you follow us through these 4 games, you're going to get to see stuff happen to these guys. So Luther and good old Oleg Swanson are being chased, or sorry, he is being chased for the rubble. So that takes us to our setting. Right now, Oleg is, of course, trying to break through the lines and get back to his throng. We're going to roll a dice to see who gets to deploy first with 12-inch deployment zones. So I'll have the blue and white dice, because my dwarves are blue and white. Red chaosy dice for Steve. I get a 6, I get to choose deployment zones. I feel like my dwarves would have holed up in the tavern over here, so we're going to choose this side to deploy on, as we basically come staggering out of the remains of this tavern that we've been hiding in as the shelling continues, and the magical vortexes are basically spinning over the city, destroying everything, and try and break through the lines as Luther hunts us down. So we're going to deploy our guys, and we'll be back after deployment. Alright, so here is setup. We have the poor dwarves as they emerge, the magical sort of like energies destroying all the buildings around them from the tavern here. We've got Oleg, his 2 Gorf clansmen, and one of the crossbowmen up here, the quarrelers rather. We have Arjak the Slayer, as he's taking the Slayer oath now, as he abandoned the regimental standard. He's already somehow gotten the hairdo in the middle of the fall of Altdorf, hanging out next to him. We've got back here the marksman, Deadeye, hanging in the building, and we've got the 2 other dwarf clansmen as part of the throng, hanging out in the flank. They're being enveloped by the Kurgan, skulking in the ruins here. Now, the easiest way to think about these ruins is they're like forests in normal game Warhammer Fantasy, but they're hardcover instead of softcover. We're also going to rule that any of the buildings that are on fire, they're dangerous terrain, right? So if you try and move inside them, you have to make a dangerous terrain, because obviously there's timbers and things falling down and stuff as well. The intact buildings are all closed. We don't have to worry about those. Luther's hanging out in the center here to inspiring presence the dogs, and his 2 henchmen, the double-handed weapon and the sword and shield and the 2-hand weapons are hanging out in the flanks. So there is our battle line. Now, I get to go first, as I deployed first, unless Steve can seize the initiative. So Luther, the evil chaos baddie, will seize the initiative on a 6. No, on a 1. So dwarves first turn, but you can vanguard. So 12-inch vanguards. Beasts not having to make any kind of tests to go through these walls and stuff.
Here. And here. And I'll fix the wall I knocked over.
Sounds good. Alright, charge to declare. I have none. Obviously, I have little dwarf legs, and within 15 inches, I'm not going to be able to shoot nothing. So we're going to move on to remaining moves. The dwarves are going to start marching on up. So these warriors entering into... Actually, not going to bother entering into the woods just now. I'm just going to march up 6. And 6. Arjak the Slayer moving up. He also played Dexter's dad on TV. We've got Oleg Swanson moving up here. And the 2 warriors. Alright, my crossmen obviously with move or fire, they're going to hang out where they are. So no magic, because this is a game of Regiments of Renown and magic's not in play. We'll move on to shooting. We have one of my crossbowmen over here with his handcrafted ammo. Can see that good old Marauder hanging out. He is -2 to hit because he's touching the building though. So I'll ignore the long range penalty because of my handcrafted ammo. Only suffering the hardcover penalty for the shooting at the guy in the ruin. Did you get 6? Nope, that's a 1, so misses anyway. Over here, I can see some dogs, but I can also see this Chaos Warrior. So I think I'm going to take a shot at the Chaos Warrior. He's in the open, and that will be -1 for long range, and that's all, so a 5+ will hit him. Crank it! 4+ to wounds. Wounds him! Uh-oh.
Which one? No, short shield guy?
Right in the middle, yeah, the shield guy.
Alrighty, so
-1 your armor save.
4+ armor save.
Uh-oh.
And 5+ regen.
Dead! Cracks him in the eyes. Bang! Alright, there is no combat, so that is turn 1 dwarves. On to turn 1 chaos. Charge to declare.
I am not gonna charge yet.
Alright. You sure? Your hounds are definitely in charge range.
Yeah, but if they don't kill me... No, they're dead if I charge. They're dead if I charge.
Yeah, they're dead if you charge pretty much anything in my army.
They gotta charge with stuff.
Okay, remaining moves.
So we're gonna, march this duder up.
And take hard cover behind the wall. As like in normal fantasy, obviously, you have to be able to touch the wall to get it.
Same thing. And get to there.
Taking hard cover because he's in contact with the wall.
And this Studer is going to get, well, he's going to stop it. No, let's go for broke here.
Go in the open. Sounds good. Now, you actually owe me a panic test for both these guys.
That is very true.
So now you can use the Inspiring Presence. I would do him first. They're the same leadership.
Yep.
So 8 on him. He's good. 8 on the character.
Guy in charge.
10. Uh-oh, Luther.
He's
panicking.
Panicking. Oh, no.
He's a coward. He runs 3 inches. So they have to get rallied at the end of your compulsory, which is right now.
Rally.
Yeah. He's good. Good. So he'll rally right there. Warriors, come out to play. The chant begins in the flames of Altdorf, dwarf. Warriors, come out to play. All right, remaining moves for the hounds. Just dirtling. All right, excellent. All right, so now we've moved the big turn dice over to turn 2 dwarves, and we're going to declare some charges. So first things first, I'm going to issue a charge with this double-handed weapon warrior onto this hound. Hold or fleet?
Holding.
Holding, okay. Can you check range for me? I think it's about 9.
Looking at 9.
9 change? 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 9 change. So I need a 7 here. 2 dice. I crank it with 7. So in I go. Now he will get the defended obstacle bonus because he is behind a wall. Alright, following up charges, I am going to issue a charge with my Thane into the other hound.
That hound, the same hound?
The second hound. So I can see 360.
Looking at
12. So I need a 9 here. Alright, buddy, you can do this. I am going to get an 11, so that's going to do it. Spin I go. My Slayer is going to attempt the charge as well. He has the boots of Swift Stridey. He's going to go into this dog. So I need to roll probably the same thing, probably a 9 or 10. I think I'm slightly closer with him. Check the range.
Oh.
It's okay, sorry. 12, 13?
I'm looking at just 12. Oh, yeah, 13.
Okay, so I need a 10 here. Swift Stride! Nope, I'm going to fail, so I'm going to go 3. 3 inches with him. That'll put him right here. I think that's all my charges. I'm pretty happy with that. So remaining moves, we are going to go march up to here. And then these fellows are going to march as well. 6. And then 6. Alright, so no magic. Shooting phase. We're going to attempt a shot with this guy at that Marauder. He's behind a tree though, so I will get the soft cover penalty against me. Now he does not get the long range penalty because he's got the handcrafted ammo. So a 5+ to nail him. No, I'm going to miss. Now over here, my other crossbowman, he's going to attempt a shot onto, I'm going to say Luther, skulking over there. I'm going to get the long range penalty against me. I have a 32-inch range though, so I'm going to hit on a 5. Nope, I'm going to miss. Alright, combat. I'm going to choose to do the one with my Dude Man guy first. My Longbeard champion, the leader. Good old Oleg. So now I'm initiative 2. But I do an impact hit. My impact hits, because I have this spiky shield, may not happen because of the wall though. Let me just check the rules for walls. Alright, so they don't remove impact hits anymore. They just make me -1 to hit in the first round. So, or sorry, -1 to hit when I'm charging. So I'll hit him on 4s after I determine what's going on here. So let's see what happens. My impact hit strength 5 because of resolute, so 2+. I crush him with my shield. Shield breaker! So now, that will be... I don't think he was within 6 of that Chaos Warrior. For a panic test? No, he's just out. So I'm going to overrun or reform? I'm going to overrun. I'll overrun 5 inches and move on into the ruin over here. Slamming through the door. Rawr. Alright, this next combat, I don't do any impact hits or anything, and I strike last because I have a great weapon, so you get to go ahead and go first. Alright, so going first with the hound because I strike last, hitting on a 4. You hit me.
And
5 still
5.
No.
Dang.
Okay, so I have 1 attack with him with his great weapon. He's -1 to hit though because of this. I forgot to roll for my Ancestral Grudge. 4, my characters hate your characters, so that would be my leader hates your leader, I guess. So yeah, so I need to hit on a 5 here. Nope, I do not. Actually, it would have been on a 4, because I would normally hit on a 3. I think your weapon skill 3, aren't you?
Yep.
Alright, so no combat res on either side. That's a tie. Yeah, it's worth noting you don't count charge bonus. The only combat res that you count is wounds in combat when you fight in a game of Regiments of Renown. So the +1 for charging doesn't matter. So that's all the combats for the round. Here we go. Bottom of 2, Chaos Warriors. Charges to declare.
Chappie here into your guy in charge.
Uh-oh. All right, so going after Oleg.
In.
He's going to get an 8. Definitely in. Oleg holding, obviously, although I didn't declare. Other charges?
Let's go with this dude right here into him.
Going to charge double-handed weapon guy. That's hugely in. I will hold again. He will hold.
You're always
charging.
hold.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, holding.
And that guy.
And you hit.
Plenty.
It's a 12-inch charge range, yep.
And why not? Let's see if this guy gets in there as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Bam! Look at this. Dropping rocks. Uh-oh, the Kurgan have come! The Kurgan coming from my poor dwarves. Luther, leaving the safety of the tree.
Let's go this way.
It wasn't cowardice, it was a tactical retreat and marching 8 inches over to here. Alright, so, no shooting, no magic.
The
Which combat you want to do?
there with those
Sounds
crazy
good.
flail dudes.
Who would you like to do first? Now, I'm initiative 2 with him, and he strikes last.
I'm 4. So let's start with this guy here.
Okay. We just do it at the same time if you want, because they're
That's
both
true.
exactly the same.
That is very true.
Weapons go 4 against weapons go 4, so 4's to hit. Both miss. Alright, so this is a separate combat. So back at you.
Yep.
I'll attack this guy. I hit him on a 4. I do. I wound him. He's only strength 3, so on a 4. I wound you. So 1 wound.
I don't believe I have any armor.
Alright, that knocks him out. So I've caused a wound in the combat. You caused none. That means you are down by 1. So leadership 7 goes to 6.
Uh-oh.
I will pursue you. So pursuing with him. You go 5 plus another dice. 11. I go 9. So you're 2 inches away from me. And he will be 2 inches back, so on the other side of the wall. Alright, next combat over here. Weapons go 4 against weapons go 4, so 4's to hit. Missed. Alright, back at you. My great weapon, hitting on a 4. Wounds on a 2. That's a 1, so missed. So tied combat, we keep fighting. We got Doggy. I strike last, so you get to go first.
We'll give that a 4.
That will be a 4. It's going to hit.
And
5
then
to
a 5?
wound. No. Alright, so I'm no longer charging, so I don't suffer the wall penalty. So I'm going to hit you on a 3 plus now with my great weapon. I do. Strength 5, so I'm going to a 2. I do not crush the dog, so again, we tie and stay in combat. And you charged me, so I don't get any kind of impact hits. What special stuff does he have? You have 3 attacks. You have 2 base.
Totally. He's just got 2 hand weapons.
Weapons go 5 against weapons go 5, so hitting on 4s. Strength 4, so I am toughness 4, winning on 4s. Ooh, uh-oh. Alright, so -1. Now I have a enchanted shield and heavy armor, so it's a 3 plus armor save. And I will save it on a... That's -1, so 4s. Oh, you only cause 1 wound? Okay.
You're good.
1. No, it's okay. 1.
You saved them both.
Nope, so take a wound.
You saved them both.
Seed Rebirth? Nope, so take a wound. So now I was charging the flank, which is why I didn't get my parry, and I got my Seed Rebirth instead. I would have had a 5 plus parry otherwise. He has 2 wounds, he has 1 wound left. So now I get to fight back, initiative 2. I have 2 attacks. Weapons go 5, hitting on 4s. 1 hits. Strength 4, so winning on 4s. 1 wound, -1.
-2, no?
Just -1? I'm not strength 5, I'm not charging.
Oh, okay, so looking for the 5.
No.
And I got the regeneration 5 plus. Oh,
out you
and he
go.
goes down.
Okay, so there it is, the end of the turn. I think you might have been within 6 with good old Luther. So I want to check and see if killing his buddy makes him mad. No, you weren't.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't think so. As the crow flies? No, back. No, I don't think so. Alright, Steve claiming he was in range, so making his leadership 8 test.
He's good.
Alright, so moving the big turn dice over to turn 3 now. Looking like Oleg and friends may get out of this alive. So we're going to have to declare some charges. Now we've got ongoing combat over here. The real question is, where do I commit my Slayer? Where do I commit Arjak over here? I can long bomb a charge, because I do have Swift Strike as my special boots. But do I want to? Let's do the easy stuff first. I'm going to charge your Fleeing Marauder. So he's going to flee again. And we'll see if I cut him down. He's going to go 10 inches. I was 2 inches away, so I have to roll a 9 here to catch him. Let's get a 9. That's a 4. So I'm going to go forward 2 inches. As I chase him through the barricades. Alright, so this Dwarf Clansman is going to charge that Hound, already in combat. And he'll make it with a 9-inch charge. And I really want my Slayer and my Captain to charge Luther over here. So I could opt to charge now. Or I could opt to charge, like, try and long bomb it. Can you check the range for me? I have a max range of 15 inches between the Slayer and your guy. So I'm not within 15, I can't even do it.
You are
just
in.
So I need boxcars on Swift Stride, is what you're saying. I'm going to hope my general survives. All right, so I'm going to declare a charge over here. How far away am I? Oh, it was like 7 inches.
Yeah,
because you're on a 1 inch base. So 7 inches, so I'm going to need a 4 here to get you with my lord, or my hero. So 7 inches, in I go. I'm already wounded, so this is going to be dicey. So blam. And I might as well try with my Slayer, because I think the worst thing that'll happen, hopefully, is I'll move my March move towards you. But I get a boxcar, and I'm a hero. Come on, Swift Stride with the special boots! No, I got 3 inches. Not as good as I wanted. So 3 inches towards. Alright, shooting phase. I'm going to shoot this Marauder, long range, once again. Let's just see if I'm in range. With a 30-inch range on my crossbow, I'm out of range now to shoot him, so no targets. I think everybody else is in combat, so no target for him either. And that means we're going to skip right over combat. So let's do this one first. No longer getting the flail bonus, because it's the second round of combat. You can hit me on a 4. Nope. Nope. Alright, I'm going to hit you back on a 4 as well. Am I great weapon? No, I'm going to miss, so we're going to stay hide in combat right here. As these guys wail on each other. Alright, doggy, over here. Your initiative better than me, so who are you attacking?
What do we have weapons here?
We have a great weapon guy with heavy armor and a regular axe guy with heavy armor.
Great weapon.
Okay, makes sense. 4s.
Hitting.
Hits, 5s to wounds. Nope, no wound. Alright, so the great weapon guy not charging anymore, so again, hitting on a 3. He's going to hit, wounding on a 2. Nope, he's going to fail again. And then -1 to hit for the charging dwarf on a 4. He hits you, and then on a 3 he wounds because he's charging, so he's strength 4. Wounds, so that's going to take him out. Alright, so now he was charging, which means he can overrun.
That's where the dogs died.
That's right. Forgot there's 2 dead dogs there. So he can overrun. He's going to go 9 inches, which will put him over here in the ruins. He wasn't, so he's just going to reform. Alright, the main event. Impact hit at strength 5. 4s to wound. No, I don't even wound you. Uh-oh.
Alright, 2 attacks. My halberd hitting on...
skill 6, hit on 3s. 1 hit. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Uh-oh. Alright, so 1 wound. I could die right here. So I have a 3+ armor save, becomes a 5+ armor save. I fail it. I got a 6+ parry! No! Oleg's down! Avenge me! Alright, so within 6 inches here, so it's going to be a leadership 9 test for that dwarf. He did not like that at all. He's good with a 4. So yeah, Oleg being made an example of by Luther and knocked out of the fight. We go on to the bottom of 3, and you get to declare some charges.
Yeah, I'm going to charge this dwarf that kind of ran out here.
Sounds like a good idea. So roll some dice. Basically roll anything. You definitely make it. Through the door, Luther's starting to work out the dwarves. Rally him on a 7. He's going to rally. And then we've got 2 combats now. We've got this water play. Okay, so hitting on a 4. Let's go 4. You hit me?
Yep.
And on a 5. No.
Nothing.
Back at with the great weapon. 4s. Misses. Keeps going over here. Alright, so I'm initiative bad, which means you're going to go first. Go ahead, you hit me on 3s. 2 hits, strength 5, winning on 3s. I got no parry, so I have no shield, so he is out. It's probably a panicking over here on leadership 9. I'm good. You can go right ahead and overrun if you'd like, or you can just reform.
I'll stay right there.
Alright, things getting mixed up now. We're going to go to turn 4. Now, there's one thing I think we've forgotten about. You have how many guys remaining out of your total?
3.
You went down to below 50%. You need to make a route test.
Ooh.
Yeah, leadership 8. You're fine. So now you've got 1, 2, 3 guys left. Let's just see when you make your next route test. Okay, so now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwarves left. So if I lose 1 more dwarf, I have to make a route test. But we're going on now to the top of 5. Sorry, top of 4 rather. So charge to declare how far away am I over there? I'm 9. So I get 6 here. I'm going to make it. Do you want to hold or flee?
I'm going to hold.
Okay, and I go. I do with a 7. That's 10. It's charging over the wall after him. All right, how far away was my Slayer to your guy?
You are
11. Okay, I have Swift Stride, so I need to roll an 8 here on these 3 dice. My Slayer's going to avenge Oleg. Oh yeah, all day. And he goes. Aryak, coming for the kill. Alright, this clansman also going after Luther to avenge Oleg. He gets an 8-11, so lots of range, so in he goes too.
Pile on, buddy.
And my 2 clansmen are just going to dirtle, move around a little bit, just to get themselves into range. Alright, so we'll do this combat over here first. I charged. You do get your flail bonus though, so 4s to hit. Missed. Back at you. 4s. Missed as well. So that combat keeps going. Over here, this one. No flail bonus. Hits me though. 5s to wound. Wounds me. 5+ armor. No, I'm good. I plink it off. So 4 back. Hits. 2s to wound. Great weapon. Clunks you in the head finally, and down you go. All right, the main event. You are initiative better than everybody there.
Well, I'm gonna hit that Slayer.
Probably a good idea. He's weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 3s. And I'm assuming 3s.
Yep. Oh, 1 wound. Okay, so I get my death blow attack though. Blow attack hitting on a 4. Hits, always equal to your toughness.
So 5.
And then I get +1 for the charge, so 6. So winning on 3. Wounds. -3 to your save, so 5+ armor. Takes a wound.
Reroll with the my one use only reroll thing.
Oh, and he makes it. Alright, so no wound there, and he is killed. My 1 Dwarf Clansman with his great weapon though, hitting on a 4. Hits ya. Strength 6 on the charge, winning on a 3. Does not wound. So you win by 1. Leadership 8 now for that Clansman. Oh, he runs! You gonna chase him?
Oh yeah.
1. Oh, you're tired though. And I get away with a 4. Alright, so I go 4 inches, you go 3 inches. You're an inch behind me. Luther yelling, "Come back! I haven't killed you all yet." Right, bottom of 4. Luther, basically the only thing still alive.
Got this guy here.
You
He's all
do?
kinds of good. He's gonna drink his potion,
Okay.
and then he's gonna charge.
He's gonna charge. Well, I flew automatically. So let's see how far I go.
Well, I'll drink it eventually, I guess.
And I'm gonna flee 11 inches.
Yeah.
So 11 plus, and you're gonna go 10 plus 4. So you catch me and I'm destroyed. So I move 11 inches. And you catch me there and destroy me and you stop. So place him in base to base and then take me off. And that's where you catch me. And there's Luther now, beating up that dwarf. Alright, so combat between these two. No longer with your flail bonus. Hit on a 4. Wound on a 5. Nope. Back at you on a 4. And wound on a 4. Strength 3. No wounds. That combat keeps going. Alright, I am now broken. So a route test for me in leadership 9. I am good with a 7. And that takes us to the top of 5. 2 turns left. Well, Crossbowman, you need to get some work done right now. So charges to declare. None. This fella's gonna march over here. Because I can't be march blocked. Peace. He has no line of sight, so he's gonna move back over here because he can't see anybody right now. Oh, I've got to make 2 dangerous terrain tests because I'm in a burning building. First one, good. Second one, don't die. Good. Precarious position here. But no long range penalty for him. He's gonna take a shot at him on a 4+. Shoot Luther in the eye. No, I'm gonna miss. In combat, try and hit me. Missed. Back at you, 4+. Hits, 4s to wound. No, it's a 2. That combat keeps going. All right, bottom of 5.
Looking like we're gonna be 13 away. Nope, I'm just gonna run at you.
Remember, you can charge 360.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. And they get plinked by 2 arrows afterwards.
That's true.
Why not? Let's go for it.
Okay. You don't have to, but you
No,
can.
why not?
And he makes it, so in you go. I hold. All right, which fight you want to do first?
Let's do that one.
Okay, hitting on a 3. Strength 6, winning on a 2. Or strength 5, winning on a 3. Yeah, wounds. I get no armor because I have no shield. Down he goes. Would you like to overrun?
Yes, I would.
5 inches. So 5 inches put you there. Over here, forced to hit.
Nothing.
Okay, back at you, forced to hit. Nothing as well. That combat keeps going. We go to turn 6, top of. This is the final showdown. All right, Crossbowman, get to work. I need to hit and wound with both these guys right here. So hitting on a 4, short range. Wounding on a 5. Wounds. -1 your armor save.
So 3+.
Oh, whoa, and no reroll. Takes a wound.
That's a wound.
All right, Deadeye, you've been preparing for this forever. You need to kill Luther. Avenge Oleg. You can do it. On a 4. That's nothing. On a 4. Hits. On a 5. No, he doesn't wound. All right. He lives for now. Final combat. Forced hit for you. You go first.
Nothing.
Miss. Back at you. No. All right. The endless combat. And this is it, man. This is bottom of 6. Luther's revenge. Where are you going to go?
Somebody can't charge up that hill.
No, you can. Remember, in fantasy, you can charge and then wheel in a line and go up. So we've counted this pile of crates as a hill to be able to get up into the building.
Let's measure this out and decide if it's worth doing.
No, it's just closest point because the wheel's free.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand and shoot you though.
Yeah, you totally are gonna
I'm gonna stand and shoot you. You can just stand here and yell defiance at me, and not risk yourself if you want to. Up to you.
Bottom.
It's not the chaosiness that you
Who's
have.
win this right now if I don't charge?
You could win this right now by not charging.
But I'm going to charge.
I bet you are. All right, go for it. Standing and shooting. Standing and shooting. Hanging on 5 because it's stand and shoot. No, I missed.
All right.
Roll your dice. Roll something big. Ooh, 11. You're definitely in range. So you guys are going to up, turn, and then come in. Dangerous terrain.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fail it. Don't die from the building. Oh, he lives. All right, in he goes. So you get to go first.
2 attacks, hitting on 3s, and
3s. He wounds. All right, no armor for him. Down he goes. Final combat of the game. Flail. Misses. Nope. Club him. Nope. And that is it. Okay, so counting the victory points at the end, I've scored 91. He has 29 points left on the table, which is him and the Marauder. Plus he got plus I got 2 specialists. I got both the Chaos Warriors. That's an extra 20, so 91 total. Now, I gave up all but 20. I have this Quarreler and that Warrior left, because he cleaned up. Luther cleaning up 6 different guys. And that means I've given up 140, because I lost my leader, who's worth an extra 40 victory points in Regiments of Renown, plus 2 of my specialists, because the leader was a specialist, and so is my my Slayer. So that's a victory for Chaos. Oh dear. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll on our advancement tables and see how Luther and Oleg do. So now the advancement table, you roll 2d6 and you add your leader's kills for your game upgrade. Now Luther got 6 kills, so you get 2d6 plus 6. 11. You become True Grit. You get +1 strength or toughness, up to you.
Ooh.
You could be strength 6, toughness 5 now.
I think toughness 6 might be more worth. What toughness 6 is better.
I think so too. Okay.
Yeah.
So +1 toughness for Luther now, as he's proven to be basically unkillable, carving his way through the dwarf. All right, I get 2d6 plus 2 for my 2 kills, and Oleg 8, 10. Lightning reflexes +1 movement or initiative. Well, that's terrible. Let's take movement, because then I'm a speed 4 dwarf. All right, guys. So thanks for watching part 1 of our little 2-part series here, where we follow Oleg and Luther through the ruins of Altdorf in flames. To see the conclusion and see whether or not Luther basically manages to finally wipe out the dwarves. There were 2 that got away, and they've probably dragged Oleg to safety. If he manages to actually wipe out the dwarves, get his revenge for holding the gates against him during the fall of, or the siege of Altdorf, then you can join us in the vault. Now, if you click the link below, you'll be able to go to that game. If you're not already a Vault member, you can get a 7-day free trial. It's about 30 seconds to sign up, and that's going to allow you to see the conclusions of all of our little narrative Altdorf in Flames games that we're going to be doing. So it also gives you access to half of the Old World Wars games, War Machine games, Infinity games, Warhammer 40k games, and we super appreciate our Vault members. They let us do what we do. So if you want to see the sort of conclusion of this little narrative, this little 2-game series that we're doing, we'll do lots more of these, and you'll be able to check them out in the Vault. So we'll see you in the Vault. Thanks again for watching. Until then, happy wargaming.